Okay, hey, it's Gianna at the Mythical Garden. Today is Tuesday, so happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the day off yesterday. Today we're gonna do with the collective reading first, and then obviously the individual. I just want to see what's in store for the collective um, for the next couple weeks. All right, let's see. All right. Ancestors, what's in store for the collective in the next couple of weeks? What's in store for the collective for the next couple of weeks? I feel like it's going to be good energy because I'm giddy. Like, I'm really giddy. All right. What's in store for the collective uh, for the next couple of weeks? All right. What's in store for the collective for the next couple weeks? Let me just... All right, there it goes. Okay. Okay. Let's do the first four. All right. We have the Knight of Wands and the Chariot. So tells me the next couple of weeks things are going fast. Hi, Echo. In the next couple of weeks things are going to be moving fast. Right? You're gonna have to make a decision which direction you guys want to go to in the next couple of weeks. I feel like once January is over, that's when we're gonna start seeing a lot of things move really fast. Right? We have Judgment in reverse. So don't be impulsive with your decisions in the next couple of weeks. Just be like, oh, okay, I'll sit and think about it. Because it's like, you don't want to make the bad decisions, right? Because I feel like the first 3 months of 2026 is going to be a stepping stone of how 2026 is going to be, right? And we also have the Seven of Wands, right? The Seven of Wands just tells me, like, a lot of people are going to be really guarded around this time. You guys are going to be also, like, defending your decisions. Hi, Kiko. Our day is going good. How was yours? So you guys are gonna be like defending your decision, defending why you moving in the way you moving. And honestly, truthfully, I feel like a lot of people don't deserve your explanation or why you moving the way you moving, because at the end of the day, if they're not supporting, then you can't really lean on them, so to speak. Right? All right. What else? What else is in store for the collectors for the next couple of weeks? What's in store for the collective over the next couple of weeks? All right. Let's start with this, because I want to start with the negative card. So we have the Ten of Swords, right? So there might be some type of distrust in the next couple of weeks. It's more like, so you're giving people the side eye because the energy and how they moving and what they say, it's not matching up. All right, so it's kind of like distrust or disappointment there. It's like, or why are you being such a disappointment towards me when, I've been genuine, or I've been moving accordingly to like how a genuine friend moves, right? Then we also have the Knight of Cups. Well, it makes sense because Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so like love is definitely in the air. But I also feel like this is a start of new commitments. Like, so some people might have branched out into new relationships, starting new things, just putting more love and effort into a lot of their decision making, a lot of their relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic. So we have the Magician and the Queen of Wands. I feel like a lot of people are becoming their true self, right? Becoming more aligned with what they want in life. So it's going to be easier to manifest with this magician here. Because if you manifest when you feeling low, feeling kind of not there, your manifestation is going to take extra long. So the Queen of Wands, just being in your space, just being in your power is going to help bringing your manifestations, help you manifest easily. It's pretty much opening up the channel for you. Let's see here. Let's use this deck. All right, what else? Yes, Jesus is the way. But Jesus was also a witch, so please. Anyways, so what is the collective? Clearly, yes, Jesus did die on the cross for our sins, but doesn't make you righteous. Jesus was a witch. I don't know, pause this because I love this. Jesus was a witch. Jesus rose Nazareth from the dead. What do you call that? Necromancy. Jesus changed water into wine. Transmutation. Jesus communicated with the dead. That is mediumship, baby. Yes, Jesus was a witch. I'm sorry that it disappoints you to hear that, but Jesus was a witch. How about you repent before you go to hell? Because hell is not in my religion. Hell is a Christian concept, right? Hell is what your people go to, not my people, because hell doesn't exist. So you should take your righteous ass out of here, because this is not how Jesus, want to do. And God is in my everyday life, all right? Not the God that you worship and pray to, no. Sorry, your God is kind of evil. So be gone. Anyways, so what does the collective have in store for the next couple of weeks? Let's see. What does the collective have in store for the next couple of weeks? Ooh. See, I knew it. I knew love was coming in. You cannot tell me nothing. Was that in reverse? Oh, no. Okay. Let me get 2 more cards, please. She's a runner. She's a track star. Hi, Amber. Girl, you just missed it. All right. This is funny. So we have the mirror. Oh, this hits actually perfect because hi, fairy goddess. Because people need to sit and reflect, like reflect on a lot of things, especially people like Nazar that was in here trying to say that I'm going to hell because I don't follow his belief, right? So people need to reflect on their wounds because honestly, truthfully, there's a lot of deconstruction that needs to happen within the collective, a lot of construction, especially when it comes to projecting onto others, when it comes to hurting people, right? And also reflect on things that trigger you. Like it could be how people treated you in the past, how people, view you. Like reflect on that. We also have karmic relationships and not today, right? So karmic relationships, there's a lessons coming up. A lot of people are going to try to avoid the lessons. Please don't avoid it, because what happens when you avoid a lesson is it becomes a lot harder. It becomes an obstacle that is harder to get over. So you just gotta get through the lessons, and hi Isaac Cree. So you have to get through the lessons, right? So take the lessons, don't fight against it, because the more you struggle, the more it, like I said, it kind of stays, and it kind of makes you want to pull your hair out. Hi Brabs Boo. A real ghost story. Which one? I got ghost stories for days. I got a ghost story for days. Hold on, let me just finish this and I'll tell you a ghost story. So we have wedding rings and a runner. So I said she's a runner, she's a track star. I never had scary experience. Because let me give you guys a lesson. The lesson is don't ever feed ghosts fear. Because that's how they get their power source, so to speak. So like if you go show fear to like spirits, it kind of feeds them, because spirits feed on fear, and it's how they feel alive. So don't feed them fear. And when you don't feed them fear, you don't basically fear nothing. So we have the runner and wedding rings, right? So there's a commitment coming in, right? Don't run from it. I feel like it's gonna overwhelm a lot of people. It's gonna be like, oh no, like what's this? Like your nervous system's gonna be like, oh no, let's run, let's get away, right? But don't do it, because I feel like this person is here to stay. Yes, I feel like this person is here to teach you how to look at love in a different way, right? So embrace it, because I do feel like it's here for a long term. And like I always say, we have free will, so it's here if until like you don't decide they don't want to be here, right? So that's what I have for the collective in the next couple of weeks. I say don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do live every Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Let me read Rabbits, bro. I never had an experience, and I'm jealous because people around me tell me stories, but I have nothing. All right. So let me tell you a story. This is one of many of my stories. So I'm in Santeria religion, right? And it depends on who's your godparent. Everybody's different, right? So for mine, I had to get baptized. So I had to do a week in white, right? So when I got home on the second day, because I had to travel. So when I got home on the second day, I went to sleep. Like I normally do. I go to sleep, you know, my lights is off and everything. Hi, Jessica. I go to sleep and my lights is off. So I wake up and I didn't have my glasses on, but I could still see. So I turned my TV on. And when I turned my TV on, there was a Egungun. Egungun in my religion is the ancestors, or the personification of ancestors. So it's like this is how they pretty much, it's like you put ancestors all in one person, and this is how they come up, right? So I saw it, and I kind of like jumped back, and I was like, oh, hi. Like that's my reaction for everything. Like when I'm like, oh, hi. So I jumped back, and he was wearing a, if you Google Egungun, you'll see it. It's Egungun, right? So he had like a poncho. We're gonna call it a poncho because that's the best way. And he had like a straw hat on and everything. But he carried a machete. Mine's carry a machete. My ancestors always have weapons. They carry a machete. So when I said, oh, and then we stared at each other for a good 5 minutes. And then he just walked into my mirror. And that was it. And I was like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. I've seen demons. I've seen shadow people. I've seen regular ghosts. I've gotten a cocotazo. If you know what a cocotazo is, when you get hit with the knuckles in your head. I've gotten a cocotazo from spirits because I'm stubborn and I don't listen sometimes. I've heard voices. I've seen children spirits, which I don't believe in children spirits because I'm like, children are the most purest thing ever. But I've seen them. one thing for sure, I will always say, do not touch the Ouija board, please. One thing, do not touch that Ouija board, because that's a portal you cannot close, because anything can come through. Do not touch that board. Me, as a spiritualist, as a medium, I wouldn't even touch a spirit board. But, all right. Amber. Let me see. Love coming in between now and March. All right. All right. Amber wants to know about love that's coming in between now and March. You're welcome, Braps Boo. But remember, don't... Hi, Paula. Remember, don't feel... Don't... If you see a ghost, don't show fear. All right? Show them love. It helps them elevate. All right. Amber wants to know about love coming in between, what's it now, March? I gotta read together. Yes, between now and March. Amber wants to know about love coming in between now and March. Ooh. Okay. Right. Oh, Amber. Girl. It's all right. Two. Bottom of the sack. All right. Amber, we have the Hermit. As an overall energy, the Hermit. So you're going to be very... I wouldn't necessarily say isolation. You're not going to be in Hermit mode. You're not going to be in... like I said, isolation. You're not going to be in that. You're going to be in a more reflective mode, right? Because the Hermit doesn't also always talks about being alone, but the Hierophant, I mean, ooh, wrong one. Yeah, the Hermit. The Hermit doesn't always talk about being in Hermit mode. It talks about being in reflection, right? So you're going to be reflecting a lot about relationship, especially when certain people come in, because we do have the Devil. So it might be Capricorn energy. This person might have deep energy, but the Devil card is coming in. So this person might have some red flags. They might be a little toxic, right? Oh, excuse me. Just be aware of that. It might be toxic. They might be very, very ow, my toe, materialistic, right? That's what I'm getting. But it's more so they might be toxic. So don't try to let them like latch on or attach to you, because it's just going to cause you this. Because we have the Three of Swords here. It's going to cause you heartbreak. And we know that you have a very good, strong intuition, right? But I feel like this person is going to be like, they're going to like sashay their way into your life. Like they're going to be telling you sweet nothings. And it's going to be like a red flag dressed up as a green flag. So you're going to be like, oh my God, this person, like, you know, on paper, they're right. But once you start getting to know them, it's like, oh, like you're not really who I think you are, right? So we also have the Two of Pentacles here. I feel like you're going to be juggling a lot of things in the next couple weeks, especially from now to March. You might be having two people that are reoccurring. They keep coming back and then keep showing interest and showing investments, but like one isn't who they really say they are. Let me pull from here. All right, what else can we tell Amber about love coming in now until March? me get one more card. Oh, girl. Amber, what's going on? You need to start cleaning the house. Let me get one more. Because, all right. All right. Because, oh, girl. We're going to start with this. So we have girl with the snake, and then we had the snake. Girl, there's somebody around you that does not like you. That really does not like you. Like, it's giving fake vibes. Like, they smile in your face a lot, but they cannot stand you. Girl with the snake is somebody who, you know, has narcissistic tendencies, and then the snake is somebody who is an enemy, in secret competition, right? It's giving like they want to be you. They want to be you. So be aware of that, right? I just be aware of that. I know it's not really necessarily love, but you definitely got a snake in the garden. You got a snake in the garden. Hi, Daniel. You got a snake in the garden. So clean house. If somebody you feel like is off and they give that Cheshire, the Cheshire cat smile, give it up. And it's like it will give you weird vibe. Yes, it's a woman. It's giving very woman vibes. It's giving very woman vibes. Like she's like fair skin. I wouldn't necessarily say white because you know, there's a lot of people that are white, but she's very fair skinned. Light skinned fair. I don't know. A little bit lighter than my complexion. I don't even, I get called white girl, so I don't know. But she's not white. She's just very fair skinned. But besides that, we have, like I said, you can juggle somebody, one of those people that's coming in for love. They have insecurity, so it might be the one that's more like in a toxic, unhealthy dynamic with the devil, because we have not enough. So they might have some insecurities, and they might, like I said, latch on to you because it's like, oh my gosh, she's the best I ever had. I love her. It's given very, very weird vibes. Like they want to be attached to you because you are very high in energy and spirit, and they see your light is brighter than theirs. Like a lot of people need to understand that when we get into connections with people, we have to get into connections with genuine people, because we ourselves, we can never see our light the way other people see our light. You know, people will see our light brighter than anything, and we would just be like, oh, we're right. But William, your mama's stupid. Please. Anyways, yes. It's somebody that smiles in your face and just doesn't really like you. I don't like that energy. Cause like even the way they show me her face, but her face like it's like a snake face. It's like a snake. It's really weird. But yeah, so these are your two options. You have one, we have the golden mirror. You have one that love bombs you a lot, right? There's one that's gonna love bomb you. Like I said, they say sweet nothing. They like love bomb you. And then there's one that's, you know, is really open to love, that feels like, how can I put it? They feel like, you know, you're home. Like you have the key to the heart. Yes. So just be aware of that. So you have definitely gonna have two people coming in, and they're definitely gonna be on opposite ends of the spectrum. I feel like one is gonna be boring, so that's why it's like they don't really catch your attention that much. But the other one is gonna be like fun and goofy, but it's more given that they what do you call that? They are, how can I put it? What's that word? Oh my god, I just slipped my mind. It's literally pretty much they're doing something to overcompensate for something else, right? So that's what it is. That's what I want to say. But yeah, you definitely got two people coming in, two suitors, but totally under different spectrum. But girl, stay away from the snake woman because she she is very much hi, how you doing, all friendly, but that lady does not like you. I feel like her mask is gonna fall off soon. Like she can't fake the funk for too long, and that's what happened. Look, I went to go shuffle the deck, right? And look at the mask. Like I said, the mask is gonna fall off very soon. When people are very sneakish, they try to hold their mask on as long as possible, but they will always have their mask full off. But girl, you got two suitors coming in. One, I think they feel like they both could be Capricorns, but one is definitely got toxic attachment. They're really toxic. They're not like the typical red pill, red flag and stuff like that, but they're toxic. And I don't know what's in the air today. I really don't know what's in the air. It could be. But I don't know what's in the air today because we just had somebody here just trying to tell me I need to repent, and if I don't repent, I'm going to hell. Like, baby, send me to hell then. Even though I don't believe in hell, but send me to hell then. Because that's where all the cool cats are going. Right. All right, do you'll be after. Yo, I've been up for the past 6 days. I haven't been sleeping. I've been up. But today I finally took a nap. And then we got William over here saying I'm fucking stupid, baby. I got 2 degrees. How many degrees you got? I'm book smart and sleep smart. Ain't nothing stupid in this noggin. But I'm just like, ooh, today's not the day. You be after Paula, do. After Paula. All right. Echo, what was Echo's question? I don't know if Echo put it in. Let me see if I can scroll up and find it. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Of Love Guidance. All right, got you, Echo. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do live every Tuesday and Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern. I do offer one-on-one readings. It's 60 minutes, $75. It's over the phone if you choose, FaceTime if you choose, or Zoom. And also donations are welcome. It's not mandatory, it's welcome, you know. Let's see. Echo wants to know about love. What guidance do we have for Echo when it comes to love? What guidance do we have? Oh, excuse me. For Echo when it comes to love. Oh, okay. All right. What guidance do we have when it comes to love? Cool. Oh, okay. I like this. Why is this card? I'll take it like that. But I didn't know for a fact that I probably did put that card in there in reverse by accident. All right. All right, Echo. So overall energy, we have Judgment, right? And the Judgment, this card in this deck, Judgment always gives me the Fool vibes, right? Because it's like giving a Pied Piper, playing music, going about your day, having fun, right? The Fool is very whimsical. right? They're carefree. So this is the why this card also gives me that type of energy. But I also feel like you have a decision when it comes to love. You have to figure it out what you want in love. Like, do you want somebody who's extremely affectionate? Do you want somebody who is extremely supportive? Or do you want somebody who's like stoic or, very laid back, relaxed, and chill? Right? So you don't want to also compromise what you want. Like, keep your standards high. Like, keep your standards high. Not saying, too high that people can't, it's unrealistic, but high to where it doesn't compromise your morals and values. It doesn't compromise who you are to the core. Uh, but like, yeah, decide what you want. Like, decide how you want to date. Do you want to do like the dating apps? Do you want to like do in person? Do you want to, have a friend put you on a blind date and stuff like that? Like, also figure out how you want to date, how you want to put yourself out there, because we do have the Four of Swords in reverse. And Four of Swords in reverse is like, okay, it's time to put your boots on, time to put your shoes on, put your best, clothes on and go out. Go out and put yourself out there, because you was in very much rest mode. You was very much in like, I'm not ready today. I'm not trying to go out. I'm not trying to put myself out there. But right now is the time to put yourself out there, because take advantage of the fact that next month is Valentine's Day. Next month, love is in the air. So it's kind of oh, okay. I got you though. So it's kind of like you gotta put yourself out there, right? You gotta figure it out how you want to go about things, right? But we also have the Page of Cups here, and and Valentine's Day for some reason in the air is always love. So this is like where love readings start becoming popular and doing everything and stuff like that. But you use that energy, because it's right now it's at its peak. It's starting to peak high, right? Because we got like what, 2 weeks left before Valentine's Day. So it's starting to peak high. So we have the Page of Cups, right? I feel like the person that is gonna come in, you will like them, but not like overly like them. It's like, oh, okay, you're interesting. I like you. Like, you're interesting. You also have the Ten of Cups. So you look for somebody like to make you happy. Not in a way, in a sense, like you're looking for happiness outside of you. It's more so you look for somebody that you could create memories with. Be happy and just like enjoy life. And eventually, if it goes down that route, create a family with. Because the Ten of Cups always has a happy family. You see, it has, mom and dad, the older sibling, and the baby. It's always a happy family. And then we have the King of Swords. I feel like this is the energy that you're in. It's similar to the Queen of Swords, but the King of Swords is more authority. And it's because you're your own boss, right? So, not saying the Queen of Swords isn't, but the King of Swords is more prove it. That's the energy King of Swords is, prove it. I don't know, maybe so my autism. But prove it. That's the energy that King of Sword has. And the King of Sword is extremely smart. They redefine print all the time, right? And the King of Sword is a lot more lethal with the sword than the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, at least she shows you mercy. The King of Swords is like, man, I'll cut you the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. Like one mishap, you out. That's the King of Swords energy. One mishap and you're out. And they don't deal with bullshit easily as the Queen of Swords. They tend to call it out, right? And also, I don't know if somebody's up again air sign Libra, if that's significant from some reason Libra. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Echo about love guidance? Let's get 5 cards. Ooh. Okay. What is this separation part about? Oh, okay. Alright. So we have separation, right? It could just be... This is giving like past energy. It's gonna be somebody from the past is trying to like manifest you in a way. So by how they do that is you've probably been thinking about somebody specific, and that's them manifesting you. So if you want to reach back out, I'm like, hey, how you doing? That's all up to you. But I highly doubt it, because who wants to go back, have a blast from the past? Nobody really, right? So we have Cupid arrow, which is have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, meeting, hesitation, right? So Cupid is here, right? Cupid's here. They're doing their thing. They're hitting people with the arrows. They're working overtime, because I see a little baby shrub with sweat beads coming down. So they're working overtime right now. So love is definitely coming in for you, because look, we also have boat, which also another thing about progression, rewards and blessings coming in. So love is definitely coming in. Like I said, we have lightning here, which is an epiphany and transformation. So how do you want your relationship to look like? That's and it basically confirmed that. So like, how do you want your relationships to look like? Have you look like reflect in the past and look how things were in the past and how you want things to be in the future? Like, what are you willing to bring from the past and into the future? Meaning, like, if you had an ex-boyfriend that was very supportive, but they never took the lead. Okay, we take the supportive part, but leave the part where they're not taking the lead behind. Right? So we do have seduction and talking. So somebody, like I said, somebody is definitely coming in. You guys are gonna be very flirty and talking a lot. Getting to know each other. And I feel like it might have you giddy a little bit. Like, and you're very, okay, I could do this. I could see how this goes. Right? Like, I'll give it a chance. That type of energy, because it's like a renewal type. It's like, oh, okay, so you're interested. All right, let's see where this goes. Right? But definitely like sit and figure out the type of relationship you want. If you want, and what you do, speak it to the universe. Speak it to the universe. But like, I'm ready for it. Don't worry though. I will put this up, the live up, so you could just fast forward to like where you need to go. I will say about like 40 minutes in. All right. But that's what I have for you, Echo. Let me go and get this. I know, Jessica, you're next, but let me just do Doe real quick. Will it be my turn to watch? Wait, oh, that's not the question. Does bus driver fancy me? Knock that energy out. I'm gonna get some water. All right. Dylan wants to know, does a bus driver fancy her, and is he single and won't ask them out? Does the bus driver fancy her, and are they single and ask them out? All right. Will the bus driver ask Joe out, and are they single? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright. Let's see. cards in first. Bottom of the deck. All right. So we have the Page of Cups, right? So they do like you. There's some attraction there, right? But we have these two in reverse. We have the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands in reverse. I do not feel like that they're gonna take action anytime soon. And the reason why I said that is because we do have the Ten of Wands here with the Five of Swords. So there is some type of mental burden. So they might be stressed about something. So love might not be on the forefront of their mind. And there's also feeling like they need to get their stuff together before they ask anybody out to just feel secure. Because we do have the Emperor as overall energy, right? So this is them. They know what they want, but I just feel like they move slow. Especially when things aren't aligned in their perspective. Because to you, it might be, oh, you know, that's not a big problem. But to them, it might be a big problem. But they do like you. They do like you. I don't feel like they are in a relationship or attached to anybody. But I do feel like they have a lot of admirers. Like a lot of women energy around them. And I don't feel like they're attracted to them at all. I don't feel like it's anything that sticks. But it's like one in particular that tries her hardest. Hi, Sleepy. She's a blonde-headed woman. She has blonde hair, like I'll say ash blonde. But she tries a lot. But I don't feel like he's attracted to her whatsoever. Let's see what else. What else can we tell about the bus driver? Oh, what is with this? Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, don't go. Okay. Let me get one more card. All right. Yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about this. So we have Girl with the Snake and Addiction, right? So this blonde-headed woman does not understand boundaries. She likes to cross boundaries. And like I said, he doesn't look at her. He's like, I don't see you like that. You're too pushy for me, right? But he has is a Phoenix here. So he is coming out of some hardship. Well, I feel like it's just more mental hardship. And then thing is just, he's not in a really good mental spot, but he's coming out of it because the Phoenix talks about, you know, new phase, transformation, and growth. So and also talks has changed mind here. So he might change his mind about relationships soon. We also have divine timing and seduction. So there is attraction, there is flirtation between you two. And you just gotta give it time because this is very much divine timing. I know we all hate divine timing. I even hate divine timing because they move slow. Right? But for you, I just feel like you just gotta be patient for a while. I don't feel like it's that long. I really don't feel like it's that long. I just feel like once he realizes he gets all his mental clutter into the right boxes, like sorted out or some shit like that, he's gonna be more investing in you. He's gonna want to ask you out. But you just gotta be patient about it. But I don't like the blonde-headed lady. I don't know. She's very pushy in my sense. But like I said, he has a lot of admirers. He must be a knockout. I just have a really good personality. He'll just be very friendly. Not a friendly in a sense like everybody he talks to, he's like flirty enough. Friendly, just like he just has a very nice friendly demeanor. He gives like, I don't want to say the boy next door, but he has manners. There it goes. That's what I'm saying. He has manners. He's not rude. Well, he needs to be rude to the blonde-headed girl. No, I don't think he was married to her. I don't think he ever been married. I don't get that married energy. I just think he hasn't found the right one yet to fully commit to it. I don't know, but homegirl needs to back up. She's like more of, I like what I see, so I'm gonna get it, which is fine. It is very fine. You know, go get what you get, girl. But when she needs to understand, like, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. In her case, it's not working. It is not working. It is not working for her at all. It's giving like she's obsessed. Why you are so obsessed with me? And very delusional. Yeah, girl, just be patient. Just let him process whatever's going on mentally with himself. I would say in a couple weeks, maybe March, like before spring hits. Yeah, before spring hits. March and before spring hits. You might see. So if that's too long of a wait for you, just, you know, have fun, go on dates, but save space. Girl, I would have passed out too. I would have been like, oh my God. I would have been spiraling, mental spiraling, like, oh my God, this man touched my hand. You should have turned around and be like, so does this mean, like, you know, we're dating now? My favorite line is, you stared with my eyes too long, that means we're going out. That means we're together. You stared at me in my eyes too long, that means we're together. Girl, you gotta start joking, flirting, because men, they gobble that shit up. I'm sorry. Men love when a woman's goofy and she's joking and flirting, but like they gobble that shit up. Should have like, do that again. And do a little joke. Trust me. They gobble that up. You joke around and flirt with them, and it's like, what? But just do it, and they gobble that shit up. It's like, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm a clown. I love to laugh. I love to make other people laugh. You know, laughter is very healing. A lot of people don't talk about it. Laughter is very, very healing. It's one of the emotions, so to speak, that raises your vibration. Laughing raises your, like how music raises people's vibration, dancing raises people's vibration. Laughter raises your vibration. Laughter is also very healing. It's very, very healing. We need a lot more laughter in the world today. All right, but I hope everything works out for you and Bus Driver. He seems like a really nice dude. Who's that? Jessica. Where you at? Where you at? Give me back my chain, so girl, just give him like seductive eyes. Seductive eyes. Just be like, I will eat you up, but I ain't out. Or you could just, when he just be like, put your other hand. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day and handsome. Make these men blush. Google, have them giggle them out their drawers. Let me stop. You know, you gotta laugh these men out their drawers. Girls, speak. That's why he probably, you know, speak up. Men also love bold women. Okay. but not, don't be bold to the point where it's like you're taking a lead, but just be like, then like how you carry yourself and how like your confidence and stuff like that. Like I got blue hair. That's the how. This is how bold as you could get. Have you tried it in the mirror? Try it in the mirror. You know, little smiles. Watch some Tyra Banks. Smile with your eyes. And if you're not the type that uh dresses up and wear makeup all the time, do it once in a while. Cause I'm the type of person like I don't wear makeup all the time. I wear makeup on here and sometimes when I go out. But all the time I'm just barefaced. And I dress like a troll. Right? So do like if you know you're gonna be on his route, dress up. Dress up, look fine to your T. Make his head turn. Make his head turn. And show your personality. Show your personality. Men love personality. That's one thing for sure. Men love personality. You know, and I live in the States, so being a plus size girly wasn't never in my favor. So I had to like develop a personality. And I had to be goofy and I had to be confident and comfortable in my skin. So I just naturally am funny. Thank you, Ren. So I'm just like naturally funny. And I'm also a Scorpio rising, so that also works in my favor too because it gives them mysterious vibes. Yes. All right, let's see your Brazilian. I don't know if that's how you spell Eshu in Brazilian. And Yamaya, right? Or I don't know. Imojaba. Eshu is the homie, I'm telling you. Yes. All right. I know Jessica's next. I know Jessica's like, girl, stop talking. You taking forever. You got this, girl. You got this, girl. Mine's too. Mine's too. My main Orisha is Yomaya. She's my mother. So so you guys don't know, like Ifa, Santeria, Iseshe. I can't pronounce the Brazilian one because is it Kwambale? Kumbale? I always pronounce it wrong. But they're all cousins. To say it, cousins under the same umbrella. So it's everywhere. Candomblé. Yes. I've seen videos on TikTok about you guys and I love it. Hi Angel. I love it. I love how you guys do what we call it tambor. The tambor. Tambor. My Spanish is bad. You guys do I seen one where it's a girl that she wears red and black dress. Yes, it is. I love it. I never skip a video. I'm just like, yes, girl, scream and dance. I'm like, yes, scream and dance. Shake them shoulders. But I know it's like I think she's like the female form of Eshu. I think, because I know she wears red and black, so. I'm not that up there with the Brazilians. I gotta get more knowledge about it. All right. Angel, you'll be after Sleepy. All right. I know Jessica put her question in here, but I'm not sure how far up it was. Mm-hmm. If you have TikTok, go on TikTok. TikTok has everything on there. Right now, I'm gonna be honest, right now in Santeria, there's beef going on. Ooh, 11 people in here and 11 likes. Hey, but in Santeria, there's too much beef. I don't know if it's like that you got in the um in the Brazilian belief, because in Santeria, oh my god, so much beef going on. Bobby nosy though, cause I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll be like, ooh. Ours is more like, who initiated you? Who's your godparents? Who's the Ile? Whose house you belong to? And I'm just like, damn, I'll be like, that's confidential information. Why you want to know all that? Like, just know I'm in it. Okay? And if you can't tell, ask your ancestors. And if your ancestors can't tell you, then it's not their business. Like, that's my model, because I don't be trusting nobody. I don't be trusting nobody. People are too jealous. People be too jealous in this religion. Girl, show that man your personality, because I know your personality is like up there. Show that man your personality. Oh yeah, that's right, because you guys have Umbada, yeah, Quimbada, and yes, you guys got three well, we have three different ones too over here, so I get it. I get it. But it'd be too much for my liking. Too shy. Girl, it's 2026. Tell the shyness, like, you gotta take the back seat. You gotta take the back seat. What's your sign? Hi Kenza, yes you may. What's your sign though? Actually, have you got a boyfriend? You should have. Girl, I'm just gonna say this. Every man that I ever wanted, I got. Every man that I ever wanted, I got. And you gotta have that mindset. Every man you ever wanted, you gotta get. Right? Every man I ever wanted, I've got. I've gotten. Capricorn. Oh, happy belated. Girl, it's not too old. Spinster's not. Listen, I'm 35 years old. They call me old. They call me granny. Matter of fact, they call me a cougar. And I'm like, how? How? I'm 35. How you calling me a cougar? It doesn't make sense. In my mind, I'm still a teenager. Girl. People are having children old these days. There's 50-year-olds having kids. I think I read somewhere a lady that's 60 years old having kids. You know what? For women having kids, it adds 20 more years onto our life. All right, and I say all the time, I'm gonna be 120 because I want a lot of kids. Yeah, 60. There was like a 70-year-old lady, I think in India, that I read, I think a couple years ago. She gave birth. You want 10? I want 6. My minimum is like, okay, my minimum would be 3. Maximum would be 4. And then we gotta adopt 2. Because I want to adopt kids as well. Yes, after Sleepy. And I think after you, Angel, is Kenza. Yes. You have 6? Oh, congratulations. Man, at this point, I was like, God, just give me whatever. Adopt me. I'm like, just give me whatever at this point, because I can't be picky. Actually, if I want 6 kids, give me 3 births. Make them all twins. That's my mindset. Make them all twins at this point. I was like, give me twins. Matter of fact, give me triplets. Make it 2 births. Give me triplets. I'll take that. Don't give me like quintuplets. No, because I will cry. I would cry. But like, you know, at this point, just give me, 2 pregnancies, make them triplets, or give me 3 pregnancies and make them twins. But yeah. I want 6 kids. I know I should have started. People like, you should have started like 3 years ago. Excuse me. Have you seen the dating pool 3 years ago? Oh, my children would be a menace. I'm not gonna lie, my children would be a menace. I'm low-key actually scared how my children are gonna be, because I was a menace growing up. I talked back. I was the wild child. I was very much the wild child. I still am the wild child, but I'm more calm. But I was very much the wild child. So if any of my kids are anything like me and with my attitude, I'm gonna be in for a roller coaster. Because I don't hold my tongue for nothing. And if you be in my lives a little long, you will see, like, I get trolls in here, and the trolls like to rage bait, and I like to rage bait back. You got the wrong person to rage bait. I'm telling you, I rage bait back. I have twin sisters, 2 identical. I have twins that run in my family, so I'm praying that it gets passed to me. Because I'm also like, Lord, what if I don't like pregnancy? Then I'm going to be mad because now I can't have 6 kids. I'm still going to adopt. All right, that's my mindset. But, yeah. Twins. My cousin had twins 2 years ago. They just made 1. They're going to make 2 this year. And they're so the cutest. Adopt me. Girl. I give tough love. I'm very much empowerment to both men and women. People just need empowerment. Society likes to knock people down. Twin boys, twin boy, and again twin boys and a girl. Oh, they said give her all the boys and that one girl. I feel sorry for her boyfriends because they're going to get beat up every time. Every time. They got 6 brothers. She going to get beat up. They're going to get beat up. I mean, she's going to get beat up too because I grew up with boys and they're going to roughhouse her. So it's going to make her tough. It's good. Growing up with boys is good. It makes you tough. She's going to be an emotional thug. We need those. Especially now. But, man. Twin boys, and twin boys. And a girl. Man. I have older brother. Me and my brother are 15 years apart. So we're like 2 different generations. But we joke around a lot. But that's about it as a siblings. Hey, Dage. But I had male cousins that I grew up with, and they beat me up a lot. They beat me up a lot. And I was the only girl cousin that hung out with them. So, yeah. 4 boys, 2 girls. Oh, 4 boys and 2 girls. It's still gonna... Oh, they're gonna be one beating up the boys. Have you guys seen the... Oh, my leg fell asleep. The Pee Wee hockey that's been going around, that's been viral? The goalie... Man. Good night, though. Man. Having male cousins is like having brothers. Like, especially if you're close with them. Oh, my God. So there's a Pee Wee hockey video that's going viral. And there's a bunch of kids, you know, if you've seen hockey, it's a bunch of kids fighting. It's so cute and adorable. But goalie on the I think her name is Hogan. The goalie's a girl, and she was beating these boys up. I was like, okay, girl, go get them, because they were beating up her little brother. And I'm like, go get them, girl. I was like, go ahead. It's funny, my brother has all the boys, so I'm just saying, like, if I get all the girls, I'm gonna cry, because you know how many weddings that is to pay for? Weddings are expensive. Why are you gonna give me all the girls for? No, but I have dreams with spirit babies, and all my spirit babies, all girls except for one. One I dreamt was a boy, but everybody else was girls. All girls. Girl, I'm trying to like, where the rich man at? But I don't know, cause rich people be weird. They give me purge vibes. I'm not gonna lie, rich people be giving the purge vibes. I just want give me a man that's, you know, is good with their money, and then we be good. Girl, I've been trying to go to Florida for a long time. I've been trying to go to Florida. I live in New York. It's too cold. We just had snow. I'm like, it's snow and I hate snow. I'm like, ugh. I like the warm weather. But I gotta go to Miami, though, because that's where all the yachts are at. That's what, no, not even it. Even the rich people, they live in Cocoa Beach. I know that. I was over there. I was like, damn, these houses are nice. Where the rich man at? Dubai. Listen, I go to Dubai. They give me they're gonna give me an allowance, because apparently the women in Dubai, if you I think if you're 30 and over, they give you an allowance until you get married. I'm like, I never getting married. Give me allowance. I'm living good. All right. Hey, Salam. I always go to Orlando. Orlando's my spot. It's kind of ironic. Go to Orlando, you're like, you're from the city. Yes. You'll be after Kinza. If Kinza's there. But let me get back to these readings. It was nice chatting. Let me get back to these readings, because I'm not trying to be here all night. Oh, look at that. 111. All right, Jessica. What's your question, girl? Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, type in your question. Do I type my question? Yes. I would love to enable super chat, but I don't got the subscribers and I don't got the watch hours. Yeah. I got family members that do brujeria on me, so they've been oh, people don't know brujeria is witchcraft. So they've been blocking me, and then they have other people that's in my religion going against me too. So it's a battle. It's an uphill battle, but you know what? I'm cool. I don't give them energy. I ignore them. And they don't understand that's my superpower. I ignore them. And not only that, I get told to ignore them. Because at the end of the day, when you're the chosen one, and I know a lot of people say the chosen one, but when you're backed by a lot of Orishas just because you have good character and you have a good heart, evil don't prevail. You know, evil don't. You just gotta continue being yourself, continuing having good character, good heart, and you'll be rewarded. You know, sometimes it's just a spiritual growth that you have to go through. And I went through it, and now I'm just, it is what it is. Because if you gotta do all that to take a little me down, and I'm still standing, and I'm still a happy camper, and I still have my light, and I still have good heart and good iwapale, which is character. I'm already winning. At the end of the day, I'm already winning because of that. So, all right. Jessica says, Jessica, is Michael trying to give me hints about his feeling, and does he think I like him back? All right. Jessica wants to know, is Michael trying to give her hints about his feelings, and does he think she likes him back? Are you a little too friendly to Michael? Because that's what it gives. Yeah. I mean, from what I know and what I've seen, they've sacrificed chickens against me. And I'm just like, chicken, or really? You sacrificing those against me? It's not working. I know it sounds very egotistical, but it's not. They're wasting their share. They're wasting their energy, because the most powerful thing you could do is ignore it. All right. So does Michael like Jessica, and does he think Jessica likes him? See, why you guys always gotta throw my cards on this side? I'm seriously, when I get my new spot, I'm seriously putting my stuff against the wall. All right. Oh. Okay. Does Michael like Jessica? Is he giving her hints? And does he think Jessica likes him? Oh. So we have the Sun card. With the Sun card here, it just tells me he enjoys your energy, right? He enjoys your energy. It's like a fresher breath air, right? He enjoys your energy. But I don't think I don't think Michael has the guts to like move things along, because we do have the Ace of Cups here in reverse, right? It's given I like you, but I am not gonna make the move. It could just be fear of rejection, right? It could be fear of rejection here, because it's also very logical. Because we do have the King of Swords here, so he's very logical and stuff, especially when it comes to emotions. We have the Justice here, right? So it's just some type of things seem to be balanced out. I just feel like his emotions aren't as um there. It's not as, it's like his logic and his emotions, right? His emotions here, his logic is here. So he kind of like and intellectualize his feelings. But we have the world here, so it's kind of backed. It's backed by, you know, the spirit realm. But like I said, I don't know what is wrong with him. He's not trying to make a plain out there move. So it's like, I just feel like if you were to say something, he would probably like brush it off. Like, hey, so what kind of music? Like, why you keep sending me songs? Like, you don't. No, never mind. I was gonna say, I'll say, you know what? Send him music back. That is like, what do you want? Like, talk in his language so he can understand what. Because it's kind of weird. Like, why are you sending me music? And it's probably music that's like, you know, no, never mind. Let me stop. Because I'm like, you know, tell him to make you a playlist. I'm like, make me a playlist so I can listen to it. And then just read the lyrics of each song in that playlist. And I don't know. I'm too bold. They'll be like, so do you like me or not? Let's see here. Yeah. Like I said, your breath of fresh air, because this is what the sun is. Your breath of fresh air. But with the Ace of Cups here, it's like I don't. It's like I'm not making a move, but again, like I don't know, because these young men be trying to hit on the older women. Let's see. Let's see what else. What else about Michael? What else is going on with Michael? He's the one in his 20s, right? Oh. Why is this? Ah. Let me get one more card. All right. Today is the day of the snake. I know we're still in the year of the snake, but today's the day of the snake. What is what? Yo. All right. So yeah, this is. Oh, he's older. Thanks, Jam. I don't think he actually does. I don't know if he's older. That's how their love language were. You remember back in the day, they used to make mixtapes. So we have the chaser energy. I don't. It could be like he wants you to chase him. It could be an ego thing, right? An ego thing that's what I'm getting. But it's kind of, I don't know, but it's kind of weird here. So like we have the snake. Like I said, today's the day of the snake. There's enemies around. Right? Be aware. It could also be that the year of the snake is ending. I think so we're gonna start seeing a lot people's true colors a lot. And I don't know why it keeps popping up all the time. Like I've done shuffle this deck like 5 times. But we have seduction here. Attraction, flirting. So I feel like there's attraction here. I feel like he wants you to chase him. We have the chaser card. He wants you to chase him. I don't feel like he's a typical older man that like does the investing and the chasing and stuff like that. I feel like it's more so he wants you to do all the work, right? But this is also what's really throwing me off here, because we have twin flames in love, right? But here in love, it also has attraction here too. But I don't feel like he's your twin flame. I don't feel that. It's not. I just, like you said, he loves your energy. That's what, because it's Zen here, and Zen, you think of Zen mode, somebody who's calm and cool and collective. I do think there's attraction here, but I don't think he's gonna do anything about it. I don't know, something. I just heard something about a daughter. So you could, if he has kids, you could be like around his kids' age, and he doesn't want to mess that up with his kids, because they may look at him weird if he has kids, or he may look at you like a daughter some type of way. But I honestly just ask him straight up, like, hey, like, why you sending me all these songs for? It's kind of weird. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, do you want something from me? Like, how do you perceive? I feel like this is one of those things where you're gonna have to be bold and upfront about it. Yeah. So like, his energy is like very confusing, very confusing. So like, I do feel like he's attracted to you and everything like that, but I don't feel like he will chase you. I don't feel like he will chase you, because if you're, let's put it in this perspective. If you're a, let's look at the perspective of an older man. Older man has a daughter around the same age as that's you. And maybe the daughter expressed like, don't date nobody young, or something like that, right? But if the young person is chasing the older man can be like, hey, she was coming after me, I gave her a chance. Like, that's the only plausible answer I could give with chasing, because again, it's given, I like you, I'm attracted to you, but I'm not gonna chase you, I'm not gonna initiate nothing. And just getting music, it's very, very weird. So he might try to have you like chase, like have you chase him, so he could be like, she chased me, she wanted me first, so I'm doing that. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting. Oh, maybe he's used to groupies. I don't know. Maybe he's used to groupies, because I don't know, magicians, I don't like magicians, but I be giving them the side eye, because they have too many women around them. But that's what I have. I honestly just be straight up and ask him, hey, do you like me? Why you keep sending me music? It's kind of, it's kind of sus. It's kind of sus. Sure. Because he's giving me whiplash. Like, sir, it's 2026. There's always an age gap somewhere. Let me scroll up. The Jessica, it's Fairy. Okay, I think Fairy had a phone call. Just I just wanted to ask if I should move on instead to someone my age. Let me see. From here. Jessica wants to know, should she move on to someone her age? I need to start practicing with the cowrie shells, but I don't have the space for that. Should Jessica move on? Yeah. Ooh. So you have my nose is not that. It's cold. So we have literally the card boat says moving on. And then we have coffee cup here. So you could just meet somebody new at a coffee shop. Or somebody wants to take you on a coffee shop date. But this card is definitely moving on. Yeah. So definitely move on. I know fairy. Oh, damn cards. I'm sorry. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't forget, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. I go live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. What else? Damn, I need to get my new makeup. Hanks, hurry up, because I don't like this yellow undertone stuff. What else? Donations are welcomed. Donations are welcome. It's the pin comment. I also offer readings. It's 60 minutes, $75. It could be over the phone, FaceTime, Zoom. You can ask me whatever you want to ask. You have me for a whole 60 minutes. My thing is to never let a man play with your feelings. Treat yourself as like... Yes. Like, give me the money. Nah. Be a princess. Be the main character. That's all I can say is be the main character. Because once you're the main character, they can't play with you. They can't play with you. Like, let me tell you guys a story. So I'm putting myself out there now, right? And there's one guy that I was talking to, and I have 2 degrees. One in forensic psychology with minor in dispute resolution, and I have a forensic accounting degree, right? So then he was like, "Oh, I got to be stay-at-home husband." I said, "Pump the brakes, because that's my job. I'm the stay-at-home wife. I take care of the house and the kids. I'll have my little side business, collect my little money, but I'm spending your money." Let me tell you, I haven't heard from that man since. Because what you thought the program was over here? House? Stay-at-home husband? You're not living off of me. I'm sorry. No. Play them at their games. That's what I do. And I'm also the worst person to match energy with. Because it's more like, you move, I move. How you moving? Oh, we're moving like this? This is how we acting? I know some people think that's weird and toxic, and it's like, oh, be the bigger person. Listen, I've been the bigger person. It's never worked out in my favor. So we match energies. And it's not petty. Sometimes you just got to hold up a mirror to people, and that's the only time people will learn. You got to hold a mirror. And me personally, I am a natural walking mirror. Like, some people are gonna love me, some people are gonna hate me, and the ones that hate me, they really hate me. They really... I am the mirror. I reflect things back into them that they cannot obtain themselves. Right? And we all walk in mirrors for somebody. We always all walk in mirrors for somebody. Somebody will look at us one way, and they will either admire us or hate us. Admire us because of the type of person that we are. Hate us because we're the type of person that we are. People hate for no reason nowadays. People hate for how people show love to you. People hate how you change the energy in the room. People hate how you carry yourself. Like, people just hate to hate nowadays. And it's weird. Go to therapy. Seek therapy for that. Because if you hate somebody because of how they carry themselves, how their energy is, how the energy around the room changes and it betters it, go seek therapy. Yeah, because there's something in you that needs healing and you need to work on that. Because why are you hating on a stranger that you're probably never going to see ever again in your life? Right? So we're all mirrors for somebody. And I've learned it. It's a lesson it's a perpetual lesson that I learn every day of my life. Some people love me. Some people hate me. The ones that love me, I love you too. The ones that hate me, take a number and get in the back of the line with the rest of the bitches. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You love me, I love you too. You hate me, take a number. Experiment 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back over there. Alright. So Fairy, you're next. Listen, and also it's 2026. Do not be palatable. Don't be digestible for nobody. Shine. Make these motherfuckers uncomfortable. Alright? And I don't mean like uncomfortable in a weird way. Let them know that you're all that in a bag of chips. Yeah. You're all that in a bag of chips. Let them know you have main character syndrome. It's 2026. We are not being small for nobody. No, Nessie, the list is not closed. Honestly, I think you're the last one on the list. I really do think you're the last one on the list. Let me scroll up to the list. Yeah, I think you'll be the last one on the list. After you, after you, I think you'll be closed. Fairy's next. All right, Fairy, what is your question? Guys, don't get me start ranting on here, because I would rant. I would definitely rant on here. Oh. Well, the list is closed, Lewis, for now, because Nessie will be my last one, because I'm not trying to go past 3 hours on live. But I do live every Tuesday and Friday, so my next live will be Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And you could join. You could just be like, hey, can I be added to the list? And you'll be added to the list. Okay. Oh, after Ren, you forgot Nessie, Amber. Yes, girl, Fairies, your question, you up. Yeah, you can ask anything you want. You can ask anything you want. I'll say the only thing that I really won't be 100% certain, it's because I am not a medical doctor, is medical stuff. Like, if it comes up, it comes up. Like, that's the type of things that if it comes up, it comes up. But other than that, yeah, you can ask almost pretty much anything. I do fertility readings, I do spirit babies, I do love readings, jobs, career. If you want tea, we could be nosy and look into, tea. Even my friend, listen, I'm nosy. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm nosy. Okay? We could do friends over friends. All right? We could see what's going on in love triangle. I'm nosy. Right? But medical is like, if it comes up, comes up. Everything else, yeah. Right? It's Mia. How will me and Nani relationship be like if we do IF in the future? Like, oh, yes. Let's see. Mia wants to know. I've been practicing your name. Because I know I'll be calling you Maya and it's not as Mia. I know. I've been practicing. Mia wants to know how will Nani act towards her when they do IVF in the future and she's pregnant. How will Nani act towards her when Mia is pregnant? All right. Clearly you want to flip out, but we go. Ooh. Let me get more cards because how. Okay, because I'm a little confused there. All right, let's see. All right, yo, guys. All right, so let me tell you guys, I'm trying to get monetized on here so I can Thank you, Angel, so I can get that money from YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very honest person. I tell the truth. To me, why do I need to lie? Lying is a useless thing, right? So I'm trying to get monetized on here because I want to get a house, and I've been seeing these people on YouTube getting money. You know what? Let me get some. Let me tap into that wealth too, right? So that's why I'm trying to get monetized on. So I've been very consistent since 2026 started. If you've been around since like last year, 2025, you know, back last year I was kind of inconsistent. I was going with the emotions. This year I'm moving with a purpose. So my goal by the end of the year is to get monetized, tap into that wealth of YouTube, so I could get my house. So I plan to live in an apartment. I'm be honest. Yeah. So I'm trying to get a house. All right. What else can you tell me about? Oh, where'd the card go? Okay. Yes. Oh, I hit my toe. That really hurt. Keep hitting my toe. All right. So the overall energy we got, excuse me, is judgment. Right? I feel like with the judgment card here, it's gonna be a lot of decision making. You got to make sure you both are on the same page, right? You got to make sure you're both on the same page. You got to make sure that this is what you really, really want, because IVF is expensive, and we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so your finances might be a little shaky, right? So it might cause a little issues between you two. It might cause a little issues, but I don't feel like it's gonna be like really, really big. It's just like, hey, we're stressed about money. Let's go that. And money is also another factor of why a lot of people in marriages or couples is it's the downfall of it. Make sure money is good, or at least comfortable. So, but there is love here, right? It's gonna be very loving and very caring because we do have the King of Cups. So she might be a little bit reserved. She might be a little reserved, but there's love here. She's gonna be very affectionate, caring, like understanding. But if she has like negative emotions, it's gonna be reserved. It's gonna be put on the back burner. But don't let it build up, right? Don't let it build up because it's gonna be pretty much like bottling everything up, and then once the bottle is full, it's gonna explode, and you don't want that. So just like if you feel like she's in a bad funk, talk it out. Right? Also, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like, it's also a decision card for most part, but make sure this is something like you guys really, really want. Like, have a birth plan. Have a birth plan. Have the plan like lay out. But I don't feel like this is her energy. I feel like this is more your energy. We have the Four of Cups here, because you might feel like you're missing out, especially in pregnancy stuff. Like you don't feel like you're missing out. You're missing out about like going out, like doing regular fun stuff, because uh a lot of people don't talk about it. When you're pregnant, it's kind of like being on disability. Like people will treat you like you're fragile, right? So they might exclude you from certain things. So it's gonna hit. It's not gonna hit as hard as you want it to. Um, and a lot of people glorify pregnancy. Pregnancy is scary. It's really scary. Like it's scary. Like I've seen videos where people are like, yeah, you know, I lose my, first of all, I have edges. I don't want to lose my edges. I've seen people where they lose their teeth. And I'm not discouraging you, know, but it's just like be aware. Be aware. Don't go in here blind and think it's all glitz and glory. It's not. It's not. she's true. She's right. She's right. So don't let other people, don't let nobody touch your belly. That needs to be said. A lot of people let random people touch their belly. Don't let nobody touch your belly, right? Because it's giving bad, weird energy. Like, start throat punching people if they try to touch your belly. I mean, not physically, but like, just smack their hand or something. All right, let's see what else. What else can you tell me about how Nani's gonna treat her? Oop. Yo, what a son. I don't know. I might as well just leave this card out because it keeps coming out. I'm gonna leave the card out. We got a snake again for like the millionth time throughout this live. We got a snake again. So yeah, you're gonna have haters. You are gonna have haters. So your intuition is correct. You are gonna have haters. You're gonna have people that are very, very sneaky, right? They're gonna pretend to support you because we have the mask here. They're gonna pretend to support you, but they are gonna either give you the evil eye. They're gonna either, talk trash about you, put you in a bad light, ignore them because they're negative. Ignore them. But for you, we have another card with decision. So this is very, very when decision keeps coming up like this, it's basically your spirit team. Like, make sure this is what you really, really want. Make sure this is like you have everything from A to Z down path, right? But here we have heart with key. So like she's gonna be very protective of you, very protective, and you guys gonna have a lot of memories. I'm seeing like you're gonna take pictures, like monthly pictures of like your belly, to have like to do a one of those like videos where like they show the growth. Like, take pictures. You're gonna create memories of this, right? So overall, I do feel like it's gonna be happy. You guys are gonna be happy. You guys are gonna be really good. Like I said, she's gonna protect you from her negative energies, but like the negative energies and her like being in a bad mood. But speak it out. Speak it out when she's like not in a bad mood, so like she'll get that off her chest. But other than that, your guy's gonna be fine. Just make sure your finances are to the T. Make sure debt is paid. Make sure you have everything set up early. Buy everything early. Don't wait for the last minute. Buy things throughout the pregnancy is what I'm getting. But other than that, she's gonna treat you like a princess. She's gonna love you. She'll be very, very protective of you. But don't ignore the naysayers and haters. Ignore the naysayers and haters. How would it be if I were paid? Girl, you better go tell her. You better go tell her. Honestly, I feel like she's very intuitive when it comes to you. You guys are very connected on a emotional and soul level. So she will instantly know if something's wrong with you. And I won't be surprised if she started doing it lately. Like, hey, are you okay? I feel like you off. Girl, welcome to the chosen one. That's how we are, us. When your light is too bright and you try to lift people up, you will always have the negative Nancy's try to pull you down. She's gonna know. So you don't have to worry about it. She's gonna know when you're in pain. She's gonna know when things are off with you. She's very, very in tune with you. Oh, yes, it's because hate is winning. Yeah, so you're gonna be fine. You guys are gonna be fine. Just help her process her emotions when she's in a negative mind space or in a bad mood, and you guys will be fine. I think finances is probably gonna be the main issue. Everything else will be fine. Oh, girl. That's gonna have to be another reading for a different day. It might be a girl. You might get a girl. A girl first. A girl and a boy. What order? I don't know. I can't tell you the order. But it's definitely giving girl and boy. It might be the girl first because the boy is like hidden behind her. So when that happens, it's like the girl comes first. So I don't know. Who was next on the list? Who was next on the list? Paula. I don't know. Is Paula still in here? I know I was ranting a little too long today. Oh, no, Paula's here. Then my husband will get out of jail tomorrow. There ain't nothing affordable in New York, in the U.S. We don't got universal health. Health, just for us to go to the doctor, it's too much money. All right. Paula wants to know, will her husband come out of jail tomorrow? Will her husband come out of jail tomorrow? Oh, girl. Will her husband come out of jail tomorrow? All right, we're going to keep you sideways. Oh. All right. We're going to put you in a box like this. Oh, girl. They playing with him. They playing with him. I'm gonna say that they playing with his freedom. I feel like the COs don't like him, or he's been having trouble with the COs. They don't like him. They're playing with him. It's like we have the 7 of Cups here, so it's like they're trying to figure out what to do. So it's like it's given they're playing with him, because 7 of Cups is confusion, right? There's confusion here. There's a lot of confusion around his release. It's like he's getting multiple answers. It's like one person might say yes, one person might say no, and then the person that say yes will say no, and the person that say yes say no say yes. It's very, very confused energy here, right? I do really do think, I feel like they're toying with him. I really do feel like they're toying with him. It's really disgusting, to be honest, because it's given very malicious vibes. Because we also have the 10 of Wands sideways. So whenever a card comes out sideways for me, it's like a maybe card, right? But here, 10 of Wands is like burdens. So it's like this is more like he doesn't want to be a burden to anybody. He doesn't want it to be, a hassle. Either way, if he stays in or stays out, he doesn't want to be a hassle. But here, it's like we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and we have the Star in reverse. It's like all hope is lost. Like there's also like something like being stagnant. It's like being held back, right? So, in hope, and the Star card in reverse is like hope is being lost. Hope is being lost. Like there's no movement. There's no definitive answer. So like all hope is gone. And then we also have the 5 of Cups here. The 5 of Cups is sadness, disappointment. So you might get disappointing news tomorrow. You might get disappointing news, and it might be sadness. It's not giving good news at all. I want to see with this deck. What more can we say about this situation? Yeah. And you have to go fly right next to Usher, right? Well, I'll take this for you. Thank you. All right. All right. So what happens is, I know you ask a specific question, but sometimes they, yeah. So I was gonna say it's I know you ask a specific a question, but sometimes spirits, they give me information that is important that you need to know. So we're always partying here. It's not always going out. It's like, enjoy life, right? This has been weighing heavy on you. It's kind of like stressing you out, and you forgot to enjoy life. So go out and enjoy life, have fun. Don't put your happiness on pause because of what's going on. So still have fun, still go out, still try and enjoy the little things, right? Now here we have a copycat. So it could be somebody in your circle that is trying to be like you for some reason. Or it's given, like, let's say for instance you want to throw I'm just giving an example, a masquerade ball, right? And next thing you know, somebody else in the group throws a masquerade ball, and you're like, oh, that was my idea, you know what? Like that type of copycat energy, right? But here, this is more catered towards him. So we have legal issues. Yeah, there's definitely legal issues, obviously, right? Paperwork and delays is what really, really gave me an eye pop. Like, oh, so they delaying his paperwork, right? They delaying his paperwork. They keep giving continuance, right? And then we have screenshot. Save all your paperwork. Start trying to collect paperwork so you can have a proof that they are purposely delaying his release for some bullshit ass excuse, right? They're delaying his release for something that doesn't even make sense. So collect all your paperwork. Make sure you have your paperwork in chronological order in a folder that is safe, and like make copies just in case, but put them in a safe place, because I do feel like once he does get released, I'm gonna say a couple of months, so it could be 2 months, probably around spring months, couple of months. When he does get released, he's gonna tell you some stories, and your evidence is gonna prove his stories, like the timeline of his stories, right? And you're gonna have the possibility to sue the justice system, but make sure you have everything in order right now, because what they do, they like to play with people's lives, and the justice system is very messy. And it's very messy. They like to try to do loopholes. They like to try to cover things up, but keep everything in order, right? So that they don't play with you. But they are stringing him along. They keep pushing his court date back. They keep giving him more dates. It's a lot of paperwork that's being delayed or missing. But it's another thing, like they don't want to let him go. And a lot of people don't understand is these prisons get paid by ask how many prisoners they have. Especially if it's a private owned prison. They get paid by how many prisoners they have. So they will delay a release of a prisoner just to get the financial payment off of him. So make sure you keep all your evidence stacked. It's gonna be confusing. It's gonna be a confusion day tomorrow. Don't get mad. Don't lash out. Just be like, oh, okay, and start collecting your evidence, because I keep hearing the word sue, and you guys might be getting some money. But make sure you get all your evidence, because they really are playing with him, and I don't like that. They like to gamble people's freedoms in front of them and with the little fishing rod and be like, ooh, gotta be faster than that. It's really disgusting. And that's why I don't do jury duty. I really don't. Because I do not believe in the justice system at all. It's too corrupt. Shuffle this again. All right, Sleepy. What is coming for me in the next 4 weeks? I would say 4 months. Ooh. Excuse me, 4 weeks. Apparently, I can't read today either. All right. Sleepy wants to know what is coming for her in the next 4 weeks. What is coming for Sleepy in the next 4 weeks? What is coming for Sleepy in the next 4 weeks? You're welcome, Paula. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm live every Tuesday and Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. You know what? I'm really seriously going to need a new place. Oh. Oh, okay. I scraped my whole back. That really hurt. Let's see what else. Okay, what's gonna happen to Sleepy Cat in the next 4 weeks? Let's get one more card. All right. So next 4 weeks we have the Four of Swords. So you're more in a rest energy, right? You might feel sluggish a little bit because the Four of Swords, like, you need a time out. You need to take some time for yourself, relax, reset, and rest, right? Because the next 4 weeks it's gonna be a whirlwind for you because we have the Knight of Wands, right? It's gonna move fast. Everything's gonna move fast. It's giving fast energy, fast talking, fast movement. Everything's gonna be fast. So you're gonna be like, damn, that was 4 weeks went by really quick. And especially if we have 8 of Cups here. You're gonna be walking away from somebody, something, or someplace. This is energy you walking away, and that's what's gonna accelerate your timeline. It's gonna accelerate your movement for you. And I feel like it's because you walked away sooner than you needed than you needed to. See, the thing is here, our spirit team, our ancestors, they usually have a timeline on things that we're gonna do things by, right? And sometimes if we do it ahead of schedule, they're like, okay, we can speed things up now, right? So you're moving away from, I feel like it's more so a person, like, or just like a type of person that you're moving away from, that it's going to speed everything up for you. Because we also have the Magician here, which is 1, and then we also have the World, right? So you, by removing whatever it is that you're walking away from, is bringing in your manifestations, and it's also being backed by your spirit team. This is like, it's also like the completion. If you really think about it, the World card is completion. So things are really working in your favor. Yeah, it's definitely people. You definitely moving from people. It could just be people that, you're always the first one to hit them up. It could just be people that aren't very supportive of you. Or they're just very negative individuals. Like, not negative to you per se. It's just they view life very negatively, and it's kind of draining. It's like they're like the dark cloud. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Sleepy Cat? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't be going flying now. Let me get one more card. Yo. everybody's here to get a seduction and the snake. Like, I'm gonna have a conversation with them when it's over. Because this is funny. Yeah, so we have separation. Yeah, separation with the Eight of Cups. You're definitely moving away from somebody. Moving away from them. It's like, I'll like you from afar. Like, I'll care for you from afar. But not over here. Right? You are going to have some karmic lessons because we have karmic relationship. So you might be having some lessons in the next 4 weeks. Again, like I said, you're moving up a timeline because of the lessons that you're going to be learning. So it could just be how like people treat you or just how people talk to you. It's definitely dealing with people, right? And you're moving away from that. And you're basically, it's a lesson that keeps popping up over and over again. And this is like the final test to see whether or not you learned it and applied it. And you can move to the next stage, right? But we have seduction here. You're also attracting stuff, right? Seduction, you're being very attractive. People, you're gonna start noticing people looking at you a little bit more. And you're probably wondering, like, why people looking at me a little bit more? Like, is something on my face? Is something going on? But people are gonna be noticing you a lot more. Because love is definitely coming in for you because we have talking and love, right? So love is coming into you. Once you finish this lesson, it's opening the door for love. Love is coming in. People are going to want to talk to you more. People are going to want to text you more, get to know you more. And again, love is also have attraction here too. Again, twice. You have 2 attraction cards. And the magician's also an attraction card too because you're manifesting things towards you. So you're definitely getting some love coming in. You're learning a lesson that it took you a while to learn. It took you a while to learn, but it's good. You learned it still. But the next 4 weeks is going to be fast. And I don't feel like it's going to be that much of a conflict or controversy. It's just you're moving away from people. And they may want to try to start things with you. But you're going to be like, I'm unbothered by you. So, no. Like, it's not going to work. But that's what I have for you. The next 4 weeks, girl, you leveling up. Yes, you leveling. I'm telling you, and I think in the next 4 weeks I think we enter the year of the horse. So the year of the horse is things moving up, fast movement, being bold, doing things that you would never think you'd do. And it's also learning lessons that we have learned in the year of the snake. Right, the year of the snake is very much we're shedding old beliefs. We're going through transformation. We're becoming more aligned to ourselves truly and who we truly are. But that's what I have for you, Sleepy. All right. Let's see. Angel's on. Angel's like, I'm ready. It's my time. I got you, Angel. We'll look at a job until April. Girl, you want to take me in your suitcase? You want to take me in your suitcase? Because I like to go to Canada. Actually, no, it's cold over there. Not right now. Sorry. I just realized. I forgot. It's cold over here. It's too close to the North Pole for me. I don't like the cold. All right, Sleepy. Have a good night. All right. Angel wants to know, will they get a job in Canada until April? Will Angel get a job in Canada until April? Will Angel get a job in Canada until April? Oh, yes. I like that card. All right. Ooh. Don't like that one. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. Bottom. Okay. Well, we have the Five of Cups as the overall energy, right? So there might be some type of sadness. It could just be like seasonal depression, or it just could be like missing home, right? Or so it's some type of disappointment here. But overall, it's like you're gonna be sad though. Like I don't feel like something's gonna happen to you at the job and you're gonna be sad about it. It's just like you're probably most likely gonna be missing home or where you normally stay at. 'Cause I don't know if you're in Canada, or you just live someplace else and getting a contract job in Canada. But yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This tells me that you don't have to worry about the work snitch or just people being weird at work, right? Because if it was upright, yeah, you're gonna have some type of betrayal. But here it's like you don't have to worry about it. Nobody's gonna treat you different or treat you weird at the job, right? We also have the Hermit in reverse. So you might be more um social, more outgoing than normally, right? Because the hermit is somebody who's the hermit is basically an introvert, somebody who's very to themselves, very shy. They don't really talk. But the hermit in reverse is like, yeah, you're gonna be out there, you're gonna be making friends, right? You're gonna be social. But this is what I kind of like side-eyeing a little bit, because we have the king of swords in reverse. The king of swords in reverse is somebody who's cold. So not everybody's gonna be warming up to you. It's given like for some reason I just heard foreigner, so it might be a little xenophobic. Might be a little xenophobic. So be aware of that. It's not everybody. I just feel like it's one specific individual, and I just feel like they're just a natural asshole. Um, but they're definitely giving Knight of Swords. They're definitely giving. I'm gonna give you the cold shoulder. Um, They might be mean to you a little bit, but it's a yes though. But you have a straightforward yes, because the Ace of Pentacles is an offering, right? It's offering. It's a solid offer. Um, but I do feel like other than that, I feel like everything's gonna be fine. Let's see what's the tea. Let's use this deck. What else can we talk about? Angel's job in Canada until April. What else? Oh. Yes. Okay, Angel. That's the energy we like. There it goes. That's what it was. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. The King of Swords in reverse. So we have moving here. I feel like obviously you're going to Canada, right? But I also feel like this is gonna help you move up financially, meaning it's gonna give you the experience. Yeah, so you're definitely moving. So packing boxes and stuff. So you're definitely moving. It's gonna help you level up. Especially, it's gonna put you in rooms that you would never think you were in rooms before. It's giving you a very, very good opportunity, because we also have this card here. We have Boss Daddy. It's stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy, right? So it's giving you're leveling it up financially. with this whole job in Canada, and it's gonna make your CV more impressive, right? So now here's what I said about the King of Swords, why it makes sense. The King of Swords is somebody who, they're used to people like kiss their ass, because we have kiss ass. And I don't get that vibe from you. I don't get that vibe where it's like you're an ass kisser. You're just like okay. Like you're not bothered by people trying to brown nose. Like you just like, I'm here to do my job. I do my job well. You know, I might talk to my coworkers, my colleagues, but I'm going home. And I don't think about you guys when I'm home. Like that's the type of energy I get from you. It's like I go to work, do my job, go home. And mind my business. You want to go out for drinks? We go out for drinks. Like that's the type of energy. So this King of Swords wants somebody like to kiss their ass, and you're not doing that. So they might hold a grudge against you. That's why they're gonna be cold. They might hold a grudge against you, and they might try to rope you into drama because we have clout hungry, and here on the bottom it says make shit up for drama. You know, lives for attention, viral or nothing. So this person is used to being the center of attention, especially in the workplace. So like you practically being the new shiny toy, you divert that attention to them because everybody wants to get to know you. Everyone wants to get to know the new person. Everyone wants to hang out and talk to the new person. So they might be the ones to do that. And I just feel like they're very immature and young minded. So they might be younger, because it gives younger energy. So they might be younger than you. And they're used to being, again, center of attention at work. Like they used to people kissing their ass. They could just be having they could just young minded and being in a high position, and they're used to, like I said, used to everybody going to them for help, kissing their ass. But you are very intelligent. You know what you're doing. You don't like helicopter managers and stuff like that. So like if you need help, you ask for help, but then it's like only when you really need it. But other than that, yeah, you got it. You just gotta, like you said, you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. I feel like it's in the bag. Just stay clear of the King of Swords. That person is very immature. It's cold. They just want to get their way. It's given they were never told no growing up. And sometimes you know when people are never told no growing up. And they're just one of those people. But you got it. So I wish you good luck in Canada. They have universal health. They got better snacks than us here in America. And I'm really jealous about that. I got some good snacks. You're welcome. I have a friend that lives in Canada, and she was sending like pictures of her snacks, and I'm like, yo, you got that? Why we don't got that? We got the nasty ones. But y'all they got some good snacks over there. So try to get some snacks when you come back after April. I'm a foodie, so, and I like big back activities. So I was mad that she got some good snacks. There's snacks that they got that was discontinued here, and I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to send that over the border. Like we're gonna have to walk. I'm gonna have to walk to the border, and we have to trade it off. Because why you got the snack that I grew up eating and I can't even buy it in America no more. Alright. But you're welcome, Angel. Who's next? Let me see. Alright. Is Kinza still in here? Kinza. Let me scroll back down because I don't have my Hi, Miss Coco. I don't have my other phone today. I forgot to charge it. So it's kind of like messages delay here. All right, Kenza. All right, Kenza, I'll give you a minute. Look at this. This is what happens when you do spiritual work, right? You do readings. It collects all the energy in here, so I don't absorb it. So I'd like to show you guys that because it'd be a lot in there. All right. So Kinza not in here. Okay. After Kinza is Salam. Is Salam in here? Which one? Oh, the cup of water? Yes, girl. The cup of water be absorbs energy. Cups of I used to have a stack of I used to have like random cups of water everywhere. And also spirits drink water. They drink water too. If you leave water out for a long time, they drink the water. All right, someone's not here. Okay, is Ren still in here? Yes, Rennie. Yes, Rennie. All right, Rennie. What's your question? What's your question, cousin? Because we're all cousins since we're in the same religion. What's your question, cousin? Yes. Also, talk to them too. Talk to your spirits on the at your altar. Tell them your plans. Tell them your plans. Tell them okay. Tell them your plans. Let them know. Build that connection. I know you already do it, but I'm telling you, you start telling them your plans, or include them in your plans. They make it move for you. They make it move for you. All right, guys, don't forget, every Tuesday and Friday, I do live at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. I do offer one-on-one readings. It's $75 for 60 minutes. It could be over the phone, FaceTime, or Zoom. We could talk about anything, ask questions about anything. Also, donations are welcomed. Donations are welcomed. It's not mandatory. Donations are welcomed. Until I get monetized and get super chat, I will put my donation handle there. And it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. You know, I'm trying to do that by the end of the year. That's my aspiration for 2025. 2026. Ooh, look at that. 2025, we're trying to sneak up. Back up. We don't want that. I hope January's been good for everybody. I know it's been hectic, especially here in the States. I know the world is side-eyeing us like crazy right now. We side-eyeing each other like crazy, but other than that, I hope in your own little world, everything's fine. I already know love is open door for me this year. I want to ask as if the near future, the man I'm married will appear like magic for love and light. Hold on, I just want to say 2026, if you add up all the numbers, equals 1. And it's a 1 year. 1 years are very, very good for rebuilding, for love, starting fresh. So anything's possible. We can manifest as hell. 2025 was a heavy year because it was a 9 year and it was 9 is completion. So yes, 2026 is wild. 2026 is wild. I'm getting goosebumps. So Rennie wants to know about the near future if her man will appear like magic and be love and light. Will they be fulfilling, supporting? Or can we tell us what about her future man? What does the future man bring to the table? What is he gonna pour into her? What can we tell Rennie about her future man? Oh yeah. And then 2026 is a year of racking up karma. Like people who racked up karma in 2025 is getting dished out in 2026. Oh, I like this. Oh, I don't like this. I thought this was Page of Pentacles. All right. What is this about? Oh, damn. I need to do my girl like that. Because by the end of I'm saying by the end of 2026, we all need to be saying, my man, my man, my man. All right, 2026, by the end of the year, we all want to be like, my man, my man, my man. Let me get the last card, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Now I see where you're going. I see where you go. Okay. All right, Rennie. I feel like they want you to be more specific. They want you to be more specific on what you want. Because we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. You know, the Ace is also talks about new beginnings, right? All Aces are new beginnings. But here is like, they want you to have more clarity on what you want. And it's kind of like, you know, you have an idea of what you want, but you got to be very, very specific. Because we have the Two of Swords here. And it's like, it's naturally Two of Swords is the mind and the heart aren't the same page. Like, your heart knows what it wants, but your mind is like, but do we really want that? Do we really want that type of man? Like, be very, very specific on what you want. Okay? Because you do have 3 major arcanas here, which is really good. Because that means things are moving. Because we have, as the overall energy, we have the Magician. So you are in the manifesting energy right now. So you're able to manifest this man. Like, even if you feel like this man does not exist, he exists. Somewhere in this world, he exists, right? And that's what happens with a lot of us trying to manifest love. We trying to manifest a man that we want, and we think that they don't exist. And they do. We gotta get rid of that mindset, because the man we want exists. There's always somebody for somebody out here, right? So be very specific on what you manifest. Be very, like, even down to his personality. Like, yes, down to the personality. Yes, you're on the right, but also the type of love you want. Do you want this man to be very supporting? Do you want him to be, that's my baby? Like, do you want him to be obsessed with you, but in a healthy way? Do you want him to be very protective? Like, do you want him to lead and have you in your feminine? And like, what type of man do you want? Like, yeah, you want him to be beautiful, handsome, but like, how do you want him to treat you? How do you want him to carry the relationship? How do you want him to lead the relationship? How do you want them to show up in the relationship? Do you want them to baby you? Do you want them to speak aspirations and inspirations into you? Do you want them to, hey, babe, I got it? Like, also look into your love language. Or do you want them to be more quality time or acts of services? Like, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. You need to be very, very specific, because, our ancestors don't do vague. The Orishas don't do vague. You got to be very specific on what you want, right? And then we also have the Strength card. You've been through a lot, especially in love. You've been through a lot, because the Strength card here kind of gives like the Tower. We have the tornado back here, right? So you have a lot of strength, especially a lot of inner strength, and so much in life. And people look at you like, how can this one person endure so much and still have their light, still have the sense of positivity in their life, right? But also, I feel like this person that's coming in, they might be a Leo. They might be very loyal, because Leos are loyal. She says, steamy, a freak girl. Yes, freak in the sheets. Yes. I'd be like, give me the book talk, guys. Give me the book talk, guys. Yes. But also we have like, the Chariot here. I feel like once you figure it out, write it down on a piece of paper, and you can either give it to Eshu, or but obviously give it to Eshu with a little snack. Like, so he can open up the road for you. Give him be like, hey, this is, what I want. Here's your little snacky snack. All right. But also give it to your ancestors too, so they also help in the background as well, so they can team up. But yeah, definitely give them. It's cold, but once you figure, like, you figuring it out, we have the Chariot here. You're gonna be moving fast. Everything's gonna be moving fast for you. And you also have, like, you see the little passenger seat here. It's for them. It's the little passenger seat is for them. And the chariot also talks about victory, right? It talks about victory, like a sense of victory. So you're gonna feel like this is your person. Like, oh my God, yes, this is my person. This is what I really want. Do I want this deck? Yeah, I grabbed it. Let's see what else. Yes. Let's see. Let me get one more card. Yes. So again, we have retreat. So you might have to go a little bit in isolation mode just to figure out what you want, and then come out of it, and then figure out like, yeah, this is what I want. Like because they want you to do that. It's giving we're gonna retreat from the world right now, and then when you come back, but it also gives like you and your future person. You guys might go on trips a lot, just trips with you two. Like it's given very every time you go on a trip, it's giving honeymoon vibes. Like it's giving honeymoon vibes. There is passion, and there is chemistry here, right? So they're very much are compatible to you. They're very much on your wavelength. I feel like you don't even have to ask. They're very intuitive to you. They are soulmate. It's giving soulmate energy. You just have to have trust. Trust the process, trust in your egoons, your ancestors, trusting in the rishas that they're gonna move mountains for you. You just have to have trust. It's kind of hard because it's like we have belief, but it's like sometimes we forget to trust. Right? I'm in that boat. I have belief, I have faith, but sometimes I forget to trust. But it's definitely coming in. It's definitely soulmate energy, and it's given. Even look how these soulmates are. It's given, like, yeah, girl, look like he about to gobble her up. He look like he about to gobble her up. So yeah, that's what you do. Just get very clear on what you want, and I feel like that's the only thing it is. Girl, soulmates are amazing. I feel like soulmates be having the best sex. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it out there. I feel like soulmates be having the best sex. And they say toxic people be having really good sex, but and that's because a lot of people haven't really found the soulmate, like their actual soulmate that they're gonna spend the rest of their life with, to experience that out of the world sex. I mean, once upon a time, we all love the little toxic sex. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna be honest here. This is honest truth. It's midnight. It's YouTube after dark. So toxic sex back in the day was amazing, but now nobody wants that. Nobody wants. Can I shuffle this deck, please? Nobody wants that. Shuffle the old way because you're playing with me. But that's what I have for you, girl. Try when you write it down, use red ink, because for you're trying to manifest a type of love. Use red ink. Normally I do white paper and blue ink. I will tell people to manifest, but because you in red ink, yes, red ink. Who is the next after Rennie? I think, let me scroll up a little bit. Is Nessie in here? I think Nessie was the last on the list. Is Nessie in here? Yes. All right. All right. Just put in your question, Nessie. Okay. Me and yes. Speak it into existence, Rennie, because I'm sure too. We're popping today. But thank you. Idea. We are currently not speaking English. Okay. Nessie wants to know what her and Dia reconcile, how she truly feels, and whatever, you know, you want to throw in there. So, what her and Dia reconcile, how she truly feels about Nessie, and whatever message else you have. Let's see. Right, let's see. Okay. Coming out strong. I like it. Okay. Alright, so hold on. I didn't realize this bottom of the deck. Okay. Alright. We have the High Priestess as the overall energy, right? Obviously, you're connected, you're tapped in, right? But sometimes I feel like you don't believe the messages that you're getting. For instance, like they're telling you like how everything's gonna play out, and it's like, really, is it really gonna play out like that? Like, so you kind of like second guess yourself, especially when it comes to trusting your intuition, especially when it comes to certain individuals, certain people, certain situations. You have a hard time trusting intuition. And it's not bad. It's not bad. Sometimes we have to learn to trust it. And it takes us trial and error to trust it. Trust me. I was somebody who, like, if you look at all my old videos, my very old videos back in 2024, you could see I have imposter syndrome. Like, I was deep in the imposter syndrome era. Like I was like, I know I'm gifted, I know, but I didn't trust myself. Now I trust myself. Can't tell me nothing, right? So you have to learn to trust. It's a while. It takes a while, especially when you come from a family that didn't pour into you, especially when it comes to your gifts. When you like, it's hard. But you know, as we start believing in our gifts and believing in ourselves, start seeing confirmation with our eyes, we tend to get more confident, right? She does like you because we have the Page of Cups here. So there is a likeness here. She does like you. She does have that feeling. She's like, I like you, but I just feel like she's very stubborn. She's very stubborn. We have the King of Swords here. She's very stubborn, and I feel like she doesn't really give second chances like that. Like, it's very, very, very rare for her to give second chances. Because the King of Swords, we all love the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is like, I'll cut you out. I don't do the bullshit. The King of Swords is like, I'll cut you out. I will do the bullshit with you, but you're gonna hear this, right? I'm gonna read you the filth. Like, we're gonna be in this together. I'm gonna take this shit to hell, right? And that's the type of energy like she gives off, right? I feel like with the Six of Pentacles here, right? The Six of Wands, excuse me. There's recognition. I thought it was Six of Pentacles. So, there's recognition here. So she does recognize you do mean something to her. Yeah. Because we have a wish fulfillment. We have Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So she does recognize that you are somebody that she wants to have in her life, but she doesn't know how to express it. Virgo suns tend to be very analytical, especially when it comes to relationships. They tend to overanalyze things. So it might delay her in coming and reconcile because she's going back and forth. It's like Do I really want her in my life? Do I not? Is it gonna be the same thing? Like they love to analyze, going back and forth. It takes a while for her to move because she is an earth sign. They move very slowly. But if you know what her moon sign is, that will help you a lot more. Knowing her moon sign, it will help you understand her thought process, how she processes feelings and stuff. All right, what else can we say about this situation? Yo. All right. All right. All right. Like, I'm going to throw this card away at this point. Like, that's crazy. That is absolutely bonkers. All right. Oh. Look, again, the snake. I'm over this card. I'm over this card. I really am. At this point, it says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over his shoulder, the other woman. Do I feel like there's another person involved? It could be somebody in her ear, and it could just be a naysayer. What I mean by naysayer, I just mean this person is very much like, do you want to go through that again? Do you want to be with her? Like, it didn't work this time. And it's given, I was going to say hater vibes. It's given hater vibes. It's also given somebody that likes to, likes to interject themselves in you guys' relationship. Right? It's given, they like to interject themselves in a relationship. They have they're very opinionated about you two together. And I feel like they don't hide it either. I feel like this is something that has been said, or like somebody has said, either by joking, passing, or just it is. So this person is very much, and it's given, the reason why they're like that is because they are unhappy. And it also gives the vibes of like, if I'm not in a relationship, you can be in a relationship. Like that type of person they are. Like, if I'm not in a relationship, you can be in a relationship. Until I get in a relationship, you gotta be single. Like, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. Just because you can't get somebody doesn't mean nothing. It's because you haven't done the healing yet. They're also very, very negative. Very negative. Very negative. And they're like a very the glass half empty type of person. They need to go to therapy. I'm laughing because I heard seek therapy, you weird bitch. And it's a meme. The meme. But they definitely need therapy, though. They definitely need therapy. All right. So I'm going to pull these cards out. So we have the Grim Reaper, right? It says, the relationship's over, no second chances, grow and transformation. That's not what we look at. We look at the grow transformation. Because we also have ascending, right? So ascending means you're going over obstacles. Right now, I feel like the reason why you guys had to separate is because you had to learn certain things by yourself. You have to go through certain things by yourself. Some lessons. And you learned them. And it also talks about new phase preparing for union, right? And then we have, again, the Phoenix, new phase, rekindling, rises from the ashes. So there is reconciliation, and it's also about growth and change of mind. So there is reconciliation coming, right? Because we also have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving, and receiving affection, falling in love. So there is love there, right? She has to, I feel like something keeps touching my face. She has to, all right, guys, stop touching my face. She has to, there's reconciliation, there's transformation, right? You're going through a transformation. You both are going through a transformation. I feel like hers is a lot heavier than yours. She could just win, like, her finances could be messed up. She could be, emotionally, going through it, mentally going through it. Yeah. So she's just going through it mentally. But I feel like there is a rekindling here with the Phoenix. There's things, a new phase coming in. but there is unconditional love, and so she is gonna come back. I feel like she's gonna come back as a different person, a little bit more mature, right? And I feel like you have to give it some time, I want to say some weeks, not months. I wouldn't say weeks, some weeks. I don't know how many weeks. All right, guys, keep touching my face. But she is definitely gonna come in with the recognition, but with the reconciliation. But that's what I have for you, Nessie. Just continue doing what you're doing. Continue growing. Continue elevating yourself. Continue like focusing on your bag. Um, trying to make your life better. Continue doing that. But that's what I have for you. And I just want to say, the overall energy of the live was a snake. We have a lot of people who are shedding their skin, showing who they really are, and it's also the ending of the snake, the year of the snake. Just a reminder, the ending of the year of snake is, especially for those who haven't done the work, who hasn't hit the glow up part, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard transitioning into the horse. Because the horse, if you haven't done the work, the horse is going to force you to do the work. So just be prepared for that. But that's what I have for you guys. I want to say thank you guys for allowing me to read you. Thank you for being on live with me. I've been here longer than I usually do live. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Again, I do live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you guys on Friday. If you guys are not going out, I'll see you guys on Friday. All right. Also, I will also have a video coming up about Aquarius season, because we just hit Aquarius season. So I'll probably have that going up either on Wednesday or Thursday. So get ready to check that out. I'm gonna have the timestamp of your zodiac sign. Don't forget to check your moon, your sun, moon, and rising to get like a whole picture of things. But yeah, have a good night, y'all.